Hey guys, this is Sincerely Osa. You're watching Pressplay. This is One on One with MAY7. What up? Darling,
I'm good, thank you. You look nice.
She's just thank you. I like her. I actually just stare at them the whole time. She's just talking. I'm not really listening. I'm just looking at her eyes. So obviously we're talking about your music, and this girl's just taken over. And talking about music and Afrobeats. Who was like the first Afrobeats star that you grew up listening to, or even just Nigerian star?
I mean, it was definitely Fela Kuti.
I knew she was going to say that. I didn't want to suggest because I didn't want to assume.
Yeah, it was him. I mean, I was born in Nigeria. I was there till I was like 8 years old. But my mom and dad, they're music lovers, so they listened to Fela and drilled it into me. And I remember his songs. And then as we were growing up, there was Tony Allen and others, and Sheena Peters, and you name it. And then D'banj eventually came on the scene. Two-Face was really the first one. I was like, wow, he sounds as good as the guys overseas. I've been listening to Afrobeats for a while.
Of course. I think, as well, talking about your parents as well being music lovers, like my dad, when he talks about Fela Kuti, be gentleman at all. Exactly. Of course, everyone knows who he is. But, how has that influenced your music and, your inspirations?
Well, heavily influenced by Fela Kuti. Apart from him being one of the greatest entertainers, I don't know if you've seen his videos, his stage performances, but he was very positive as well. Spoke about all the political issues in Nigeria, and through music as well. Music brought us all together. So I'm heavily influenced by the beats as well. By Fela. If you listen to 1010, it's a heavily Fela influence. Most people don't hear it until they sit down and dissect the whole thing.
And then you think about it, you can
about it, all the melodies, the harmonies, the beat, the drum patterns, everything's like very Fela inspired. So. Yeah, he's definitely one of my biggest inspirations, and Michael Jackson. Yeah, which is weird.
No, I like that because it's like the African side and then the European side. No, I get that. So, what can we expect in terms of like your sound in the future?
I mean, I love to experiment a lot, but I'm keeping it as real to me as possible. I do love R&B a lot. I'm definitely an R&B girl, and I equally love Afrobeats. So it's gonna be the 10-10 kind of sound, but then there's some surprises. While I do ballads, people don't realize I'm a balladeer, soul singer. I sang in church, and you don't hear that on pop dancey records. I sing really fast, but then when I slow it down, you'll be surprised as well. So definitely something to look out for on the album coming out this year.
Cool. So, you were talking about Afrobeats as well, trying to make it as big as hip-hop. Do you think it will ever be accepted as a big genre like R&B, like hip-hop is?
I mean, by force. We have no choice. It's there. I mean, it's new and emerging, but you know what? The Nigerian community out here in the UK, let's say UK alone, Ghanaian community, we all listen to Afrobeats.
Yeah, it's huge.
So it's going to be very difficult for it to go away. We've been listening to it from before it grew to what it is now anyway, but now that it's made it to the mainstream arena, it's now very possible for people to now buy into it, invest in the music, invest in us artists, and we'll just keep growing and growing.
Cool. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being on the show, and I must say, of course, everyone keep out from the new album. It's out later this year, right?
Later this year.
Cool. So thank you for being on the show, and thanks everyone for watching. Bye guys. Peace. Bye-bye.